and you give me a place to stay.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
Story tonight, an Elida man in court for a preliminary hearing in connection to the death of his daughter in a car fire. Good evening and thanks for joining us. An Elida man making his first court appearance today after the death of his 2-year-old daughter last month in a burning car. A preliminary hearing was held in Lima Municipal Court for 33-year-old Nicholas Steeman. He's facing a felony charge of endangering children, but a grand jury could bring back more charges after Steeman signed a waiver to skip the hearing and have the case bound over to Allen County Common Pleas Court. Back on September 25th, sheriff's deputies say he was spotted swerving and driving on a wheel rim. The car caught fire, and after it was put out, the body of his daughter Liliana was found in the back seat. Steeman was able to get out of the vehicle unharmed. His bond will remain at $1 million. Elida High School on lockdown this afternoon after a false threat. Classes went into a hard lockdown around the end of the school day after several students turned in a threatening note found in a bathroom. Police officers from American Township, Elida, and the Allen County Sheriff's Office investigated the incident. They found the threat was not credible, but remained on the grounds until students were released as a precaution. School officials report officers were talking to students after the incident. This is the second threat in the district this week alone, so the superintendent is urging parents to talk to their kids about the consequences of a bad joke or prank.
Anybody that's involved in something like this, almost automatically goes through an expulsion hearing, which means time away from school, which maybe means another extra year of school in some cases, maybe more. And then you got the law enforcement side of things, having to go to court and maybe spending time at JDC or whatever that punishment might be.
2 students were arrested this week for making alleged false threats at Bath Middle School, as well as another student from Findlay Middle School last week. Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose traveled to Allen County today to speak with students at Spencerville High School before Election Day. The visit is part of Secretary LaRose's Youth at the Booth initiative for high school students ages 17 and up. This afternoon, Spencerville junior and seniors listened to Secretary LaRose talk about how they can participate in the November election as poll workers, experiencing the process in person while being paid and completing any volunteer hours. LaRose also reminded those Spencerville students who will be 18 by Election Day to vote and defy any voter stereotypes against the younger population.
Some people have this belief that young people don't bother to vote. I said, if you think about it, it's really the opposite. You all should be so motivated to get out and vote because haven't even really started building your careers yet or your families yet. You've got your whole life ahead of you. And so the decisions that are made, whether it's in Columbus at the state capitol, in Washington at the U.S. Capitol, or right here at, in county government, for example, at the county courthouse, those are decisions that are going to impact you guys for decades and decades to come.
And as a reminder, any high school student must register by October 7th to vote and must be 18 on or before Election Day.